So how many of you are ready to go to the incentive trip? Raise your hand because we're breaking records of new ranks and we need to requalify once again. If you're silver, gold, diamond, executive diamond, you have to requalify again. And number 3 is the maintenance of your long-term business to help others as well. And why did we choose the last week of the month for this Power Week? Because you deserve it. You've been working very hard for the last 6 months, and we want you to continue to collaborate together. It's been 6 months. If the last 4 months or 5 months have been powerful, you are going to have a powerful closing of the year. And we'll be close to you during the next few months. So go ahead, Denzel, you can share your screen right now. Yes. So excellent. So thank you all for being connected to this Zoom. And just to give you some information, hold on, let me see. We can't see you. Okay, the screen is loading, so there you go. Okay, we're ready. Yes. So technology is, we're live. So first of all, as you heard, welcome to this Power Week. And this is so great to have the Power Week to close the month in a strong way. Most of you are working hard to achieve the trip, and we thought about a way to help you launch and continue to go ahead. And we knew that the Power Week was going to be a great idea. And as you heard before, for those of you listening on the call, we have simultaneous translation. So go to the button interpretation, click on English, and you can listen to the interpretation. So click on the interpretation button and select the English language. And we're ready to start. And we are going to do something different because we're going to do it in English and Spanish at the same time. So I have to speak slowly because Alberto is translating. And so last weekend, you guys started posting photos and sharing the passion on the chats. So we want to encourage you to continue collaborating in the chat. We want to hear from you. We want to see your photos. And because we're using social media to share our wonderful products. So using TikTok, incredible. So think about it. Instead of you watching other videos in TikTok, why don't you create your own? So people know what you're doing as a business. And to start this on a spectacular way, we have 2 special guests, and you will hear about them very soon. But we wanted to share something great. Do you like challenges? If you like challenges, write on the chat the number 11111. If you like that, put it on the chat. And before we show you what the contest is all about, so I want you to put on the chat the number 1 because we want to know if you're paying attention, because we want you to join this contest. This is a special contest for the Power Week, and it is a enrollment contest. And here we go. So for this week, we're going to have a mega challenge to all of you. What are we talking about? We're going to talk about the details later. On your left, you're going to see the flyer in Spanish, and on the right, the English. And this contest starts today and ends July 31st. And you're going to have a great Power Week and earn and achieve this backpack. And what do you have to do? First, there will be 6 achievers, 6 winners, top 3 customer enrollers. and top 3 consultant enrollers. So literally, and I'm going to repeat it, top 3 enrollers in the consultant category and top 3 enrollers in the customers category. And who's going to participate? Only those consultants registered in the United States and the Dominican Republic, only the Dominican Republic and the United States. And to participate in this wonderful promotion, you have to register. And that's the only way for you to participate. You have to register. That's going to be the only way that you are committed and wanted to participate in this contest. And so if you let us know that you want to participate, we're going to follow up on you. And remember, keep in mind that you need a minimum of 3 customers or 3 new consultants enrolled between the 24th and 31st of July. And then if you're in the top 3, you will earn. So take this opportunity. Make sure you click on the link on the QR code and participate. That way you can participate in this Power Week with this energy. Now, are you ready what's coming up? So with that, I have the pleasure and the opportunity to introduce to you our first guest for today. Her name is Mariluz Sánchez-Torres, our Executive Diamond from New York, and also Consultant of the Year 2022-21. So big round of applause to Mariluz Sánchez, and we start with our Power Week right now. Mariluz, go for it. Thank you, Denzel. Thank you for that introduction, and very, very happy to be with you. And for me, it's an honor that you thought about me to start this Power Week, and for a Power Week that is very special to me. And for those of you that don't know me and you're connected to us for the first time, welcome to Immunotech. I feel very grateful today for those people that took the initiative to do this Power Week. I remember, when people used to talk about Power Week and with Sarah Capó leading the team in California, until one day, Miguel Sai was interviewed about it. And he started sharing what he was doing for Power Week. And I started writing notes and ideas because that's what I wanted for my team as well. But because Immunotech always does great things for all of us, not only for California, Immunotech Corporate decided to do this for the entire country on the corporate level. And I made sure that I jumped on the ship, and I made sure my team also wanted to participate. And this is very interesting. For 2022, I had a goal that I wanted to work hard, because for March 2022, I wanted to reach Executive Diamond. And thanks to this dynamic and initiative that started in California, but the corporate says we needed to do this for everyone. So we wanted everyone to do it, and we achieved the Executive Diamond when we all did it at the same time. And only because of this push that Power Week gave to all of us. And, a lot of, silvers started happening, and I reached my Executive Diamond. And if this is your first time joining Power Week, that doesn't mean you're gonna reach Executive Diamond right away, but you can accomplish a lot. If you are a venture consultant, it's so nice that you are connected, because this is gonna be a great week that you're gonna learn a lot, that you are going to be out of your comfort zone, that you are going to start contacting new prospects, to do things out of your comfort zone. This is the time for you to achieve your silver rank. Or if you are a silver, call your 3 or 4 associates or ventures so that they can join as well and become silver or gold. And if you have goals that are working already, encourage them to do more. If we're speaking to just one person a week, how about if they speak, to 5 people? How about if you were talking to 5 people already, how about if you do more, maybe 10 a week? We just want to break everything you're doing and do better. We want you guys to duplicate these activities, because all I needed to know to do was to believe in myself and come up with a way to do it. And I want to introduce Raúl Tufik. And this is the first, let me tell you a secret. This is the first time I interview Raúl Tufik. Not only I had the privilege to be here with you, but to interview one of the best, Raúl Tufik, because what you're going to learn this week, I don't want you to do it just for this week. I want that everything you learn this week, you create habits that will empower you to continue. Because let me talk about it seriously. How many of us have created a rank because of this dynamic, and then we don't requalify the rank? Maybe, and then we say this doesn't work. But only if you do the same things that you did originally, you will requalify again and empower yourself and be stronger. So we're going to be talking about creating habits and become a leader. And who better to do this and to tell us all about it? Our Senior Platinum Consultant of the Year 2017, Raúl Tufik. Hello, Raúl. Are you there? Are you there, Raúl? And let's give you a big round of applause. Raúl, where are you? We can see you. Hello, Raúl. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. Can you hear me? Yes, we can hear you very well. Are you in Utah? I believe you're in Utah. Yes, we are here in Utah, and I love it how you started this Zoom. Believe me, I think this is the first time I wear this hat to do a presentation. And of course, people need to know that we like to have fun. Why not? So my friend, welcome once again. It's a pleasure. And let me tell you another secret. When I first started at Immunotech, my son went to a convention in Long Beach. And the first one he wanted to meet was Raúl Tufik. And Raúl Tufik inspired him to do this. And he came home with that energy. And that energy was contagious, so that I also wanted to do this seriously. So my friend, I just want to ask you something. Because you've done this many times, and this really works, but it does require effort. As Immunotech consultants, we need to create concrete habits and consistent habits, because whatever we learn this week, we want to continue for the next week and the following months. And for that, you have to write the right mentality. And you, of course, you are a great example. What helped you to have a successful mentality? Mariluz, I remember that event that where I had the opportunity to meet your son. And one time I told Alberto, I love how Giancarlo, has reached so much, and I know you're very proud of him. And that first time was a very beautiful connection that you got. And how about if we start this week talking about that? Everyone that is connected here, we have someone in our lives that we want to be an inspiration for them. And something happens that when you stop doing the business and you stop focusing on yourself and just focus on other people, that security will come to your life, and it's going to be superior. And for those mothers and fathers and brothers and sisters that dream about a close relative to also develop immunotech in a short time or long term, do not get desperate. Give them time, and of course, make sure that your results, your example, will be the inspiration for them to do this as well. In my case, we are 6 brothers and sisters, and out of the other 5, only 1 had said yes to the immunotech opportunity. I still have to work with 4 more. And last week, one of them asked me, my sister said, why don't you open an account for me? Because I think I want to also do it. After so many years, Raúl, imagine 8 years ago of doing this, finally, my sister wanted to do this last week. And with this, I just don't want to tell you to lose faith. It's talking about, how your results can inspire someone else. And one way that you can realize that you're capable of doing great things is to create habits. And what happens, throughout all our lives, we hear about creating habits here and there, but maybe what you haven't heard or realized is that what are you going to obtain when you create those habits? And every day you're like, okay, I'm going to wake up early. So I did it. Maybe 1 week you did it for 2 weeks. And then you say, well, now I'm going to do 3 presentations and do 2-3 weeks doing 3 presentations. But what you're remembering and thinking about every day is the habit. And you may get tired of just thinking about the habit. And you have to become a fanatic of doing those activities. If you feel that you're getting tired, what I do, I just start writing on a notebook, what are my dreams that I want to happen? So it's so important. It's so important. So that lady is prospecting for sure. She is working and listening to the Zoom and prospecting. I rather be in a Zoom with 200 people while they're prospecting people than with nobody doing it. So that's the second thing. You're going to make mistakes, but mistakes is not bad that they happen to you. It's not bad. I heard once that the cemetery is full of people that once said, what if? So number 1, you want to have different results in immunotech or whatever you're doing, do a list of things that you can do and you can accomplish with immunotech. I'm not talking about for you to spend the whole day writing, not just a few minutes. And after you do that list, so that these 10 things happen in my life, what do I have to do? For example, something that I want to do this year is that I want to buy a new car. And I want to buy the car that I've always dreamed of. So my dream is to buy this pickup truck. So what do I have to do to buy it? And that's where the world of opportunities open up. Maybe you want, like in my case, I need to develop 20 diamonds this year. In your case, could be, I want to become diamond at Immunotech. So on the left side of this page, then you're going to write down all the things you have to do to become a diamond. Sometimes we believe that, doing training one and again is the key to be successful. It's not that bad, but some of the questions and answers you're looking for, you already have it. That's what I would do. I write down all the dreams that I want to accomplish in the next 6 months. And on the right side, I'm going to write down what do I have to do to make that a reality. So that's the first point to create new habits, because habits, you have to feel that they are getting you closer to your dreams. The other thing that I would do is that I will find a mentor. You have to find a mentor. You know what's the problem at Immunotech? That, like, people have results without mentors. And what are you talking about, Raúl? I have diamonds and executive diamonds in my team, but they think that they know it all. And because they know it all, because they check at one point in their life while they were developing the project, they said, I earned something. I already know what I need to do. And that's a mistake. That's a mistake. You need to find mentors. I'm not saying that you do a list of 15 mentors. No, but people that are trustworthy, that and that they can make you accountable. Have a group of 5 people, and that I told them, you're going to learn about my trajectory, but I need you to tell me when you see that I'm doing something wrong, you have to tell me about it. And for that, you have to be humble, because not everybody wants to learn and know what you're doing wrong. And that's part of the growth, to accept those comments and feedback and do better. And that's the key. That's the key, Mariluz. If you have someone, so when someone in my organization, I give them feedback, and the feedback is for them to get better, and I see that it's not welcome, I stop talking. Yeah. And what happens when you start making changes, you start taking advantage of the time, because what people don't like about Immunotech or any other project in their lives is that they feel they're wasting their time. But when you realize that you're not wasting your time because you're using tools that are helping you to get closer to the results you're looking for, of course, you're going to become good friends of those tools. And I've seen in you, since I met you when you were a diamond, and when I saw my son Giancarlo, that did not have experience in the industry, it has been a growth more than a check, more than a rank. It has been a personal growth. And so wasting time, no, it's not a waste. You don't waste your time as long as you want to continue to learn and get good feedback and education. It's much more than a check. There's a lot more involved. So wasting your time, well, it happens when I say, oh, ImmunoCal is too expensive. People don't want to sign up. I'm not going to earn the next trip. I'm not going to go to the next rank. My upline is not supporting me. So finding excuses. Oh, events? Oh, I'm not going to go to the event. That's wasting your time. So thinking that way, that's wasting your time. Excellent. So it's just like, I don't remember which platinum it is. I think it's Mario. Who wants, like he said, do you want to be right or you want to be successful? So if you want to be right, well, those that say that they know what they're talking about are going to start disconnecting from the Zoom, because you've talked to us a lot, give us so many pointers in such a short amount of time. If you are a venture and you don't have a team, let me tell you, and I heard this from Simon Sinek, and he said, obviously, people like you, Raúl, that has the senior platinum rank, and I do have the rank of executive diamond, people say that we're leaders because we have certain authority because maybe the rank has given it to us. But the leader is the one who leads by example. The leader is the person who applies all these learnings that you've talked about today. So those 215 people that are connected here are leaders because they took the opportunity to connect today. So we can continue to talk about that, but maybe for another minute about that topic. You are here connected, and just because you're here, you have to recognize that you have the great attitude, an attitude of change. And just because of that, you have to recognize yourself and you have to feel good. But the question is, what should I do? And which actions I have to take to make a difference? You want me to give you a gift? The best decisions that I've made in my life, I had made them with a piece of paper and a pen. And I never go wrong. And I just want to give you this as a gift. We're starting the week. What are your goals for this week? Oh, Raúl, I want to earn the trip. And the last month is August. And I still need 20 signups. I need to do 20 signups before the end of August. Well, sit down with your list, with a piece of paper, and start writing those actions that are going to help you earn the trip. And you're going to see that when you start doing this exercise, that it may be small, but very powerful when you do it. It's great. And number 2, identify a mentor that had already accomplished what you have to accomplish, that what you want to accomplish. So I said, I need 20 enrollments. So now I am going to identify someone in my upline who has already earned the trip, who has done it, and ask for support, ask them for strategies to make that happen. That's the beauty of have a mentor. That person is going to know your dreams, but it's a person who's going to hold you accountable. And number 3, and for me, is the most transcendental part. If someone already did it, you can do it. When I started in this business, I used to go to conventions, and I remember that I had the rank of silver or gold. I think it was gold, and I saw the platinums, and I said to myself, that's so difficult. Oh, that's, they purchase the rank. They sign a paper. There's some kind of secret they don't want to tell us about. You are going to have 2 people or 2 voices in your mind that are going to tell you things, the devil and the little angel. The little devil is going to tell you, don't believe in that. Everything is so, you're not going to make it. But on the other side, the little angel is going to tell you, just listen to them. You may learn something from them. And Julian already talked about it. But what I want to go is, how much time do you spend listening to that little devil? And what have you gained by listening to that little devil? I'm writing. So when you hear that little devil, you say, shut up, little devil. Those negative thoughts. And my friend, we don't need any effort. We don't need any effort to have those negative thoughts, and a lot of effort to change that into positive thinking and habits. What happens is that our way of being as human beings is to survive. So to survive is negative. So that's why automatically you only think about bad or negative thoughts because you want to survive. So our job is to finish surviving and start living. And to live, you have to create habits that will help you to be aligned. And to close, every day I listen to an audio. Every day. You can see my phone, and other than my WhatsApp, I use Spotify the most. Every day I listen to audios, every day. And not an audio about the news. No, it's about business, about positive thinking. And I'm listening to one right now that is driving me crazy. I'm learning so much, without a doubt. And every day, you know, and it's been already years, I listen to audios. Number two, every day I need to contact someone new. Every day. I cannot go back home without meeting someone new. I cannot go home without meeting someone new. Are you writing down, people? It's not difficult. Just one person a day. Just one presentation a day, one audio a day. And we're going to see you again in 365 days from now, and you will be a different person. Just, delete all the bad and negative things from your life. Someone told me, Raúl, if I don't listen to the news, I'm not going to know what's going on in the world. And with a lot of love, what I'm going to tell you is, with a lot of love, there are people that love me, but that some others don't love me that much. I would have paid a lot of money years ago if I would have heard from someone that wanted to, for me to know better, to do better. So I just want to ask you something to close. What have you earned by being informed? and who's the senior platinum? Well, Raúl Tufik. So yeah, platinum, that's just a rank. That's the team, but still, it is still a result of your hard work and for your example and for teaching others what you have learned. And of course, because that effort that you have accomplished by talking to one person a day, 365 people a year, I'm sure you have gained people that are better than you. So we just want to close here. So Raúl, it was a pleasure talking to you. I have learned a lot. I was writing down this, and thank you. Thank you again. And we'll see you in New York. If you have people in New York, we're going to be there August 6th. If you can travel to New York, go to this event. We want to explode New York. So we're virgin here in New York, and the temperature is very comfortable as well. So big kiss for you, Raúl. Thank you. And I think Denzel, go ahead, all yours. So thank you, Raúl. I just want to say something about what you just said. It's about habits and decisions. That's what my takeaway. And it's relating the habits. Habits are not only going to determine your destiny, but also is going to reveal your character. Because sometimes say, I'm going to do, but don't do it, or promise to do it, but don't do it. So habits define and reveal your character. And to decide that you want to be a better version of yourself is through those positive habits that you do. A habit can transform your life into a positive, and do not, underestimate big changes or small changes. And that's what we're doing during Power Week. Just talk one person more. Or Raúl was saying, making decisions efficiently. So we start Power Week. If you are going to your goal, if you're focused on your trip, don't think that you still have a lot to do. No, you are getting closer. one of the things that I've been talking about is your superpower. It's you, because you are the one making the decisions. And we'll see you next on Wednesday. Please keep sharing on the chat and invite others, because you are an inspiration to others. You never know how is the other person doing. So, because you are the inspiration to your family and to the people that you love. So do not go away. So come back on Wednesday, and I want to invite everyone. Everyone, come next Wednesday dressed up with something, a theme. Put a hat, put a blazer, put a uniform. If you are in the Dominican, dress as a Dominican. If you are in New York, maybe you can wear something regarding New York. So we're gonna give an award to whoever has the better dress. Yeah, or you can come and dress as a happy person. So thank you all, and we love you, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Bye bye. Bye bye, everyone.